到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Why, hello there, and welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 303.
第303集30333033333
Okay.
干嘛？
No, you're a little DJ there for a second. How the deviled eggs are you? 我的名字是地精。
那我要什么？
你的名字是什么？你是？
我要是那个哈比人。
你是哈比人吗？你不是，你的脚太小，你需要 like 脚毛。
哈比人不就是很矮的那些人吗？
他们是，但是他们有很大的脚。
那是毛脚人，他们是不一样的 group。
哈比人是一样。
哦，真的哦，他们是
哈比人他有很大的脚，对啊，他们有脚毛。
哦，
他们手指头在they're big. They're big. You got big old feet, and you haven't got big old feet.
没有，
You got hairy feet,
我没有
but not big ones.
他们是我的最爱的。
I don't know if they can see it because we're split up in half now. So if you want to show something, show it in the middle of the screen, like by your microphone.
这是我的新宠物，不是宠物，这是我的新欢。
This is like
树懒。
树懒, yeah. This just to let you know. So for people listening who are not watching the YouTube, Eula's wearing sloth slippers.
他的手
which is 为什么他的脚是很 hairy. What a weird random start to the podcast. I just remembered every time I forget this as well, but the way we edit it now, we split us up into two so you can sort of see our faces properly, and there's not this like big blank space in the middle.
我不喜欢
where they used to be.
我喜欢有多一点的空间。
You like the distance?
对
I know. I'm a fan of the little. I'm a fan of the closeness.
我不喜欢看我自己的脸太大了。
Oh, well, I know. That's the only reason you don't like it, though. I think it's because you don't want to see your own face. Look at me. Well, your dodo, your like imperfections, and this is the problem with being.
那是因为你吃药。
Being 21 is you get blemishes on your face because as age gets you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm nearly 22.
是啊，好辛苦哦。
Yeah, I've had a hard life. I've had a hard life for 22 years old.
就是很多痘痘，很多担心，这样。
对啊。
怎么把痘痘不见？
They just don't. And I've got 3 kids. 22. You're 30. You're married to an older lady, a cougar. Yeah.
Cougar 是什么？
对啊, it's a cougar, like an older lady. An older like a
这很像巫婆是吗？
single, huh?
巫婆
Like
a witch.
No, not a witch. Not a witch. No. A cougar is a cat.
Oh.
It's like a cat type of cat. Big one, big cat. I'll just say cat again.
有这种猫吗？
I don't know the Dongwon from cougar. Let's just give me a moment.
对啊，给我看一下。
Tell them something interesting while I find the word.
我生病了。
Yeah, that's not super interesting though. 每周四。
哪有每周啊？
每周四。
so you said
No, 不是的。
它不是猫啊，它是狮子啊。
Yeah, it's a cat. A lion's a cat as well. It's just a big cat.
因为你说猫，所以
They're felines.
我以为它们是小只的。
No.
美洲狮哦 ，cougar。
Like, yeah. I mean, I would put cougar on the same track as a MILF.
MILF
你知道 MILF 吗？
不知道。
你知道. I told you the other day, I think. But I can't repeat it because the kids listening though, if they listen.
MILF 是那个很大的那个。
MILF is mum. I'd like to for who?
OK， 好啊。
对啊, very popular on the porn scene. In the porn market. Very popular cat subcategory.
我以为 MILF 又是另外一种动物。
No, 不是动物.
Okay.
No. But a cougar, I think I put that on the same sort of line. I think maybe cougars are older than MILFs. I'm not sure.
MILF 不是动物啊。
不是动物. It's just mother I'd like to.
我知道，为什么你要说 like older than MILFs?
Because they're mums.
Oh,
so like a MILF is like a mum.
Okay.
I mean, but there's obviously lots of mums. I know mums can be any age, but it's kind of like mum age.
Okay.
This is a great way to start the podcast.
你没有解释到任何东西。
But a cougar, I feel that cougar's like 50-ish.
那很老
40s in mid 40s 50s maybe
那也算比有一点不是说老这样好没礼貌对不起好没礼貌的 you 了、没有到老但是就是成熟对比较 mature 一点
mature yeah
对啊
yeah so cougar MILF granny let's get them all baby
去哪里要收集他们是不是
yeah well there you go Luca there's another one So, how are you all? We hope you're having an amazing time. Today, actually, 今天是星期二 and the reason is because 我的女王
大家的女王不是只有你的
我的就只有我的而已
只有你的
是了
对
and
昨天是她的丧礼
actually it was sad and it was a very solemn day yesterday. It was a bit weird because of the funeral. I know we didn't talk about this. We didn't talk about it when she died. And I don't know. It feels, but she's like England's grandma, and has been for longer than I've been alive, and nearly as long as my dad's been alive.
对啊
she's been queen, so it's weird. It's just odd. I don't know her personally. Never did. She was just always there, like like a symbol of steadiness when everything else was in turmoil. All these 政治家 they're having their 吵架 and all this kind of 东西 and switching parties and all this crap and then life in general. But she was always there, always the queen. And now 现在
不在了
没有
很奇怪我也没有对她有很多了解因为毕竟我不是英国人所以
对
而且我历史真的很不好所以
yeah.
我听过她的故事但是很多都是因为的political stuff 所以呢他有比较不好的故事就是我听到的就是关于他的就是都是不好的故事因为在以前嘛英国是很老的国家所以你们会 conquer 很多国家所以其实有很多人都不太喜欢他所以听到的
不是他
不是但是因为女王就是一个 symbolic 在英国它就是一个 symbol 对不对
Yeah
所以anything that 英国 did 大家会觉得都是女王
Yeah
对吧这是
because she represents the country
对所以很多人就是会讲说一些不好的故事 plus 的历史所以就是但是会觉得说但是我又不觉得他是一个不好的人因为 overall 他也是一个人他也是一个妈妈他也是一个阿嬷大家的家人这样所以听到他死掉就觉得说还是有一点难过啦对
I don't okay
不难过是不是
No yeah but I mean no I am and it's not sad I mean I'm just
会觉得很可惜
okay so another thing like the British Empire that's a long time ago right we did a lot of conquering and colonization of places and whatever a long time ago and she was never riding a horse with a sword cutting people down. She came in power in 1953 or something, whatever it was, when she was 25. And she was born into it. She was either luckily or not luckily born into it. And I'm not a royalist, by the way. I'm not like a big supporter of the royal family and that kind of 东西. 但是
我们很 neutral.
yeah, that's totally. I feel like there was a human element to it yesterday, and I said to you afterwards, and the funeral was like very drawn out, but it was a big grand thing, and the thing that got me yesterday, the biggest thing that got me yesterday wasn't so much all the hymns and that kind of 东西. It was just the fact that I think I heard a clip in one of the live shows where they were replaying some of her moments and stuff, and Harry the Prince whatever or not ex-prince 我不知道
他还是王子吧他的标题是什么哈他还是王子吧
he I don't know what he is
因为大家还是叫他哈利王子啊
yeah they do but I don't know if he still is
他应该不是皇室的一族
he's just dude he's just Harry Harry dude he said they were talking about and he leant in and said something to the Queen, but he didn't say like, "Oh, Your Majesty," he said, "Granny, wherever he said, "Oh, I did that, Granny." He called her Granny. And I'm like, oh, so it was really humanizing for me, for her. She's not just like to everybody, she's the Queen, but to her family, she's still granny or grandma. She's just she's their family, and they lost a family member. And regardless of what you think of history or politics or whatever your stupid thing is,
真的
at the end of it, she was a person, and they lost someone yesterday. She wasn't like a tyrant or something. The Queen wasn't, Hitler. She was, a little old lady, but and she died, and her family lost her, and that was sad. And that is sad. It's always sad, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If someone loses their family member, and that was it.
对啊
So, 对啊。
我觉得难过的部分，我觉得feel sorry for 女王，是因为她在很年轻的时候就当了女王，而且也不是她的选择。I know， 就是在一个 royal family， 一个贵族，他们的教育是不一样的，跟大家都是不一样。他们从小的时候就是被教育说你以后就是要 rule the country，所以你要知道很多很多事情，然后你的生活会跟正常人不一样。但是我觉得就是说他70年，他的这70年都没有朋友，没有，但我觉得
不是真的朋友，
不是真的，不是那种走吧我们去逛街，走吧我们去看电影，那种朋友。然后他也没有这些娱乐的生活，他也没有说我可以就出去。Maybe 在大家会觉得说，他有一个 castle， 他有一个城堡啊，很棒啊，这么大的家。但是他要到外面去 like human being 是不可能的事情。就他的生活好不一样，这70年他的生活就是跟别人不一样。
对。
但是我觉得至少 at least 他有一个他很爱的男人。对不对
well, a year ago,
很难呢，就是你是一个女王，然后你要找到一个你是真的爱的人。I think normally they just put you together, right? Put the prince and
they did yesterday,
不是，就是 like when they marry.
Oh, you mean arranged marriage?
对 arranged marriage. 但是你不会真的愛這個人。
我不知道 for her and whatever his face was, Philip or something, I don't know.
对 Philip， 他好像是另外一个国家的王子，然后 he gave up the 王子 title in his own country，然后跟女王结婚。这是一个 true love， 就是对他们来说 in their life 他们有 each other， 他们有彼此。然后在去年4月的时候Philip 他就死掉了。
对。
然后那时候我就说can you imagine 这是女王的心情会有多么的痛。
See, now you're alone.
很痛
现在你是一个人。
对，很痛。然后想到那些就是you lost your partner， 然后你需要再生活20年50年，好孤单哦。
对啊。
但是他的死 her death was unexpected， 就是你没有人会觉得女王在明年会死掉。
Just 2 days before, I really didn't.
真的
I didn't,
就是 the next year 他就死了。然后
I knew at some point, like it was coming.
因为他很老啦。
But but like 90 whatever, 96 or something. But still, just
真的就是很难去觉得，我会觉得说女王就会在那里 ，she will always be there， 但不是她也是一个人，她也很老了。然后他就这样离开了。但是现在他跟 Philip 在一起了，所以会觉得
So they're back together again, with her mum as well and her dad, all in the same place.
对啊。
And there you go. So that's what I expect for my funeral. If you don't mind, you can just get the soldiers to come along and march me for like 2 hours to wherever I'm going.
去哪里
Disneyland.
Where are you in Disneyland?
I want to go from here to Disneyland.
不要
But at that pace, the walking all the way to Disneyland, please.
I will be in
or
bed
Universal
dying.
Studios. Or like in Harry Potter. You could take me to Harry Potter Land. Look at that silly move. You could take me to Disneyland if you don't mind. Or get the soldiers to do that. To carry me. That's the wrong song.
那是侏羅紀公園。
What's Harry Potter again? 帮我。
我现在想的是哒哒哒哒哒，不是那个，
不是他。
那个 忘记了
There are people right now going whatever it is. What is it? All I can think of in my head now is Star Wars. All I can think of now is Star Wars.
I'm thinking about the
Yeah, no, I've completely forgotten my 故事. My 故事 yeah, you know, and you can get me a wand. I'm not that big a Harry Potter fan, so I don't really know. I just like the music. And then you could, that's going to be a clip. Okay. So one of my things I got today was me and you got talking on the way to school the other day, and we thought about being, even though I'm just 21, Eula's obviously 30 now, because she's in her 30s, I thought, let's talk about some things that happen as you get older, that they didn't happen when you're in your 20s. Kind of thing.
为什么会有这样子的话题？你记得吗？为什么会有这样子的话题？
为什么？
对，你记得吗？
No. I just.
Yeah, but do you remember what made you think of that?
No, I don't remember. No.
你不记得哦？
No, what was I supposed to?
Okay, 我们走路去学校的时候，不是有一个走路的 path， 然后有那个 bush， 对不对？它长出来，有没有？
Yeah.
然后呢，今天早上终于有人把这些 bush 就是就是他们
切它，
我不会讲中文。
刮剃它吗？
是剃吗？
Well, he is kind of shaving it.
除草。
除？
对，除草就是把那个草丛给除掉。
Yeah, he had a head trimmer. Yeah.
然后我们就看到，然后你回来之后，你就说，你看这些草丛都除掉了，很干净的耶。然后你就很开心这样。然后你的脸就非常的就很有笑容。
and I just
然后你就说，你看，
很奇怪，
这就是30岁的东西。
Yeah. It's in your 30s stuff. Yeah.
对啊。
That you just don't. All right, the bush. Yeah. 我记得。See, that's another thing. And GE 是another thing. GE 是 another thing where you don't remember.
对啊。
You start not remembering things.
真的。
I think.
然后现在，
但是现在我很累。So Mason came into the bed yesterday, but he came into your side. 你知道为什么吗？ Because I told him last night to go to your side. No, I told him.
You threatened him.
I said, look, Mason, you can't keep coming to my bed. You can't come in bed. This is Mason's bed, and this is Kyrie's bed, and you need to stay in your bed because it's too small. You can't be in there, buddy. I need to sleep as well. He goes, yeah, but you're so warm.
Aww,
because I want to be warm, and I'm like, we'll just snuggle up in your quilt then, bud. Yeah. Down he goes, kissing, blah blah blah. So he came to your side.
对啊，但是我没有等。
No, I know.
我没有等因为我知道我等了以后大概1个小时、2个小时就没了，所以我就马上把他的脚推下去。
How long did you give him?
没有。
You just didn't wait at all?
没有，我没有等啊。
I remember seeing you and you go, I'm taking you back now.
对啊。
Yeah.
所以他进来嘛，
Yeah.
躺下来，
Yeah.
然后就抱我。然后我也抱他了，我有抱他。
OK， 那1个小时以后，
没有，我抱完以后就说好走，我就把他的脚推下去，然后牵着他的手。
推他吗？
他的脚啦。
OK good，
就是把他的脚，
就他的爪。OK 好。
他要走路啊，他要走路。
妈咪，要
没有，我就推他的脚下去，然后让他可以走路，然后就带着牵着他的手就进去他的那个
Took him by the hand back into his bedroom. OK，
房间。
Yeah，
然后我就说拜拜，然后就把他的那个棉被盖好，然后我就回去了。
He'll learn。
然后大概30分钟吧，因为我还没睡着。
Yeah。
然后30分钟他又进来。
Yeah. It does. Yeah. Welcome.
然后我又把他推下去，然后牵着他的手，再带他回房间。
Yeah.
对啊。
Sometimes I'm just too tired to do it. And then Maxie woke up the standard thing.
没有 Maxie 没有。
He woke up. I went to get him. I gave him a cuddle. He was like really awake as well.
真的。
His eyes were properly open. And he took his dummy out because he's ready for some water.
Yeah.
Gave him some water. He did his little thingy and then put him back. Anyway, so now you're...
你看，这就是30岁的东西。
Oh yeah, this is 30岁的东西。
都是孩子。
Yeah. So this is like stuff that changes from in your 20s.
那你记得你20岁你都在讲什么？你跟你的朋友啊，还是
20岁吗？
对啊，你 care 的东西是什么？
Yeah, well, this sort of list does both. So it tells you what it's like in your 20s and then what it's like in your 30s.
好啊。
And then you can tell me whether or not you think this is true, even though you've only just got there. Okay, number one is phone calls. So in your 20s, when your phone rings, you're like, yeah, okay, awesome, someone's calling me.
我想猜耶。
Oh, you want to get, okay, sorry, 不好意思. Okay, next one, 下一个. And then in your 30s, it's annoying.
真的
Right?
你会很不想要接电话
Yeah. It's annoying because it's like, oh God, okay, right. I was doing something, like I'm in the middle of,
对
or whatever it is, right? Do you agree with that? 你同意吗？
我同意
Okay,
但是我是在30岁以前就不喜欢了。
不喜欢 Yeah, but I think you
27、28就是当妈妈以后，因为你有太多事情了。
This is the thing. So when you become a mum.
对啊。
So I think you fast forward into your 30s in your mind,
对
even though your body wasn't there yet because of the kids.
好可怜哦。
No, 很可怜。
很幸运吗？
很辛苦。Okay, number 2, injuries.
受伤，这以前受伤很快就好了，然后现在受伤就会没那么快。
Yeah. So kind of, yeah. So in your 20s, you get hurt, you fall off your bike or whatever it is, and I'm fine. Oh, yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm okay. Recovery. 30s, you're in hospital. Right, you got
哪有这么严重
and you got like a neck brace, and so I was like, what's up with you? And you go, I slept funny. You know what I mean? You can get hit by a car in your 20s and you're fine, but you sleep funny in your bed in your 30s, and you get a real bad neck for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks,
对
or a bad back or something. Yeah.
对，而且我发现以前就是年轻的时候 ，if you have wound on your hands or your body， 你不觉得这是什么 ？Like it's nothing。就是你不
Oh right, when you were in your 20s?
对，但是你就是慢慢老了以后，不是老，讲30岁老，很多人会生气耶。就是你到30岁之后，你会觉得你会很 care 这个东西，你会很 care 这个伤口，就可能很痛吧。Like it bothers you a lot， 我觉得啦。
Maybe.
我觉得。
Maybe you think if you get wounded now.
对
It bothers you more than it is when you're in your 20s.
对，在以前你就不觉得这个痛没什么，但是现在的痛就觉得好痛哦
Yeah.
好痛这样。
What you think? So you 抱怨 more?
对
You complain more?
会很抱怨。
Okay, 3, friends.
以前会很想要很多很多朋友，就 any friend 都可以，任何的朋友都可以。
然后？
但是现在会觉得我要就是可以聊天，然后可以一起做一件事情。
You were close.
是吗？
You were close. So in your 20s, you got a gang of friends. Right? You got a bunch of them. There's your whole group of friends. In your 30s, you got one friend. His name's Gary. And you really hope Gary doesn't die. Otherwise, you're going to be on your own. Because it's just you and Gary.
真的
Or you and Deborah. No, I mean, please don't die, Deborah. It's just me and you. Do you know what I mean? I think it's harder as you get older to make friends that way.
对，因为我发现就是 either 你的朋友越来越少
Yeah.
就是你会很 picky， 你会很想要
Maybe, yeah, less picky. You're probably less picky when you're younger because you don't really know.
对，你就会觉得都可以，来吧。
But yeah, you haven't developed your proper sense of like.
对，但是当你到30岁之后，你会需要找一个你们喜欢一样的东西，你们喜欢看一样的电影，或是你们喜欢去一样的地方。
Yeah.
就是会比较我们说的比较挑 picky， 比较挑一点，对啊。
But about friends, picky.
不会吗？就是你不觉得现在很难交朋友
Yeah, maybe. I think you're probably right. I think more picky, but I think that's. I don't know if picky was the right word, just because you choose.
感觉
It's more like I think it's more about experience. That you know, I'll get on with this person or I won't, because before you're like, that guy, yeah, I knew that guy, yeah, he liked oiling himself up and wrestling with animals. He's loads of fun when you're in 20s.
Yeah.
But then you think, now I've learned, gone through that experience. I'm in 30s. I see a guy who's greasing himself up, getting ready to wrestle an animal. I think, you're going to get arrested. You know what I mean? The police will find you eventually. And it's probably not worth being friends with you. I'm not visiting you in your, in prison.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's kind of, maybe you are kind of picky. Maybe that needs to date. You need to do it.
也不是说挑啦，还有就是感觉，就是
like you know,
对，很难找到那个感觉是很好的。
Yeah, like I know. If I come across guys like, I think
很多爸爸都会觉得你很烦。
Yeah, I mean, yeah, straight away you're annoying.
对
And you're one of those pubby, louty people that
对
no pass.
对啊对啊。
So I don't really want to. But no thanks. But then and also if you're the exact opposite, like
这又不行，太安
it's
静。
like yeah, like there's got to be in the middle somewhere
对，
where it's all right and you
就
can
是
be
你
like
安静的时候安静，但是你需要可以聊天的时候，你又可以聊天。
对。
这个人这样子的人很难啦。
Yeah. It's just better to be on your own, isn't it? Okay, 4. Beach body. I feel this is
什么
beach body.
什么意思？
Beach body. Hi, bien de shanty.
那是什么意思啊？
It's where you get your body in shape so you can get in your swimming costume.
所以这是关于什么 ？What's this about？
So
身体你的
So in your 20s, you're in shape generally.
哦
Like you're in the best shape of your life.
对
So, but you think like I'm fat. Do I look fat? Oh no. Am I look? Oh my god, no. I can't. I should.
真的
Yeah, right. I think so. Well, I mean, I'm not a girl, but
真的啊，
seriously,
有一种 meme， 有一个 meme， 我看过一个 meme， 就是有一个女生站在镜子前面，然后她画的就是这个女生很瘦，
yeah,
但是在镜子里面的她很胖，
yeah,
就 you're skinny， 但是你看到镜子里面的自己 you always
in the mirror.
think
Yeah,
you're
it's always the same. Yeah,
对，
women have that thing though.
真的，
But this is specifically, I think, is that you're more conscious about your body, perhaps when you're in your 20s.
对
And when you're in your 30s, you start to 不管.
对
Because it's like, I've got kids, I'm married, I'm not out, I'm not here to, you know what I mean?
对，
Hey, whatever it is, do you know what I mean?
所以我觉得30岁的自己 the meme should be 镜子里面的自己是还好，但是镜子外的自己很胖。
对
Like opposite.
The opposite, right?
Right?
But I mean, it's okay because you kind of accepted your body
对啦，但是
the way it is. I mean, guys tend to do it anyway because like we don't. I say a lot of guys that we'll just take our tops off at the beach anyway because it's like all right.
对对对，
it's
男生比较 OK。
Yeah. And I know. Obviously, women they care more about physically how they look and they.
但是我觉得你还是要like control 你自己。如果你知道你自己现在，因为 after having babies maybe 你可能有孩子了，所以你的皮会比较松，你的肚子会比较大。
Yeah.
但是就是很多妈妈会觉得，因为他们压力可能太大吧，他们就一直吃巧克力，一直吃蛋糕，一直吃喝甜的东西，他们就会有点 out of control。
Yeah.
对，其实还是要控制一下啦。而且就是如果你能够 control 你自己的 diet， 你也会比较健康啊。
Yeah, of course.
对啊
，common sense.
Don't give up 不要
don't give up.
放弃
That's a real key, right? We were talking about that
不要放弃
the other day, weren't we? Actually, about giving up.
对
Oh, and top down, bottom up was an interesting thought on male female thought processes. That women are, well, we kind of knew this anyway. Women are more emotional, but the thought was that women are top down thinkers.
对
Where they have to be emotionally, men have to satisfy their emotional needs
对
in their mind before moving down their body. But men are bottom up, satisfy their physical needs before their emotional needs, sort of thing. And both sexes have both attributes. But I'm just the guy's opinion on that video, whatever it was. Yeah, men are bottom up, women are top down. 这是很有趣的。
在中文有一个 saying is more it fits the concept， 就是 I'll teach you a word， 就是性爱。This is sex， 性爱。But 性 individually 性 is just pure sex， it's just the action sex。
做愛。
对，爱 here doesn't mean 做爱是 love。
Yeah.
It's the emotion part。So sex 性 is the physical part， 然后爱是 the emotion part。So 性爱 two words together。然后很多人这句话 the saying is 男人是先有性 再有爱。So men will have sex first, then
love.
但是女人是先有爱， 再有性。
Yeah, they'll have love first,
love
then
first,
sex.
then sex.
Yeah.
对，就是中文有这句话，就是很像你的那个你的 whatever 广播说
yeah. That guy said, yeah.
对 bottom down and
top down, bottom up.
Bottom up.
对。Interesting. Number 5, ambitions.
野心哦，野心就是
智商
啊？
是智商吗？
智商是 IQ，
不是
intelligent。
Okay.
野心，我觉得
What do you think?
我觉得就是20岁的人，如果你很有野心，但是你会很 like impulsive，就很冲动，我觉得。但是30岁的你会如果你很有野心，但是你会想一想，你会先计划，再做。
Do you think your ambitions are bigger in your 20s or in your 30s?
20吧。
You think in 20s? I think, and what this one is basically in your 20s, you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm going to do something amazing. I'm going to change the world. I'm going to be the Elon Musk or whatever it is. I'm going to be that person who changes the world.
对。
And then in your 30s, you just want a comfortable settee, a comfortable sofa.
对啊。
That's good because usually in your 30s, you usually have got a job now or a career path.
对。
And you're working your way up the ladder in your career or training or whatever you're doing.
Stable.
Yeah, you're becoming more stable, right? In your 20s, it's a bit all over the place.
对。
And then your 30s, you're sort of gaining traction. So your ambition decreases in a way.
对。
Well, I mean, it changes, I think, because your realism, like for 20s, it's more like, I'm going to do this amazing thing. Unless you're very lucky, you probably won't. A lot of people don't. The majority of people don't do world-changing things, right? You have big aspirations.
对。
But then when you're in your 30s, I think you have more realistic views. And you think, I could probably, now you're in a company, you think, I could probably make it to, director level by the time I'm 40. I'll aim for, senior director by the time I'm 45.
而且你会比较有计划，就是你会计划说你要怎么做。
Yeah.
但是在20岁的时候，你有野心，但是你不计划，你就是冲啊，就是 just do it.
Just do it, yeah.
对，就是你很容易 either 你很成功 or it hit the wall.
Yeah.
这样。
So, what do you actually? I have an interest because I thought 智商是ambition, but you saying
野心。
You saying 野心. So what's the difference?
智商是你多聪明啊，不是吗？哦，志向。
Yeah, 智商 yeah.
志向可以，志向也可以。
Oh right, so it is
你的 goal, your big goal.
Yeah.
对，就是我要做这个，然后我要对。
And what were you? What would you? Because I would use 智商. So what was the one you used?
野心。
野心. What's and is there a difference?
志向有点像是你的目标，比如说很多人会在小的时候被问说 What would you like to be?
Is it like a 梦想？
很像，但是比较 more practical 的愿望。对，所以你会说 like I want to be a doctor.
Yeah.
那这是你的志向。
Oh, this is 智商. Okay, yeah.
然后野心很像是你的 motivation.
So 野心 so 智商 is more 30s ambition, more stable, realistic ambition, whereas
野心
野心 is more wild, like just I'm going to be an astronaut.
对，就是很像这样讲好了。野心是你的 motivation，但是你要先有志向才有野心。
所以野心跟热心是一样。
对，就是你的野心是很大的还是小的
？Yeah.
但是你的志向是你有自己的目标。
Yeah.
我要当总统，我要当医生，我要在40岁以前有孩子，我要在40岁的时候结婚。
Yeah.
这是一种目标，一个志向。但是野心是你有你的野心大不大？就是你有没有很大的动力去做？然后你的计划是什么？你的 steps 是什么？这是野心。
Oh, okay.
对对对，可是对有些人的志向不一样，他的野心也会不一样。
So if you have xìng, it's like an idea. But then it becomes, it's an idea of ambition. Like it's a goal, it's a 梦想 that you want to reach.
对
Then it becomes a 志向
对
when you have 方法.
可以这么说
When you have steps.
对啊如果你有一个 image 在你头脑里面一个 image 就是你有很多的 stairs 阶梯 然后到一个门的门是志向就是你要当的那个东西
That's your ultimate goal.
对然后你的野心就是你要开始往上爬
Yeah.
你的野心越大你就爬得越快你的野心越小你就是在后面就这样慢慢的走慢慢的走
Yeah.
这样这是野心志向
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
对
So anyway, that's where were we? We were in 智商 territory.
对我们讲完了20岁的
Number 6, birthday presents.
生日礼物
Yeah.
好
你怎么想？
所以20岁的生日礼物就是很多就是你会有很多我要这个我要这个我要那个但是30岁你就觉得我不知道我不知道我要什么
Okay, so you think it's more about knowing what you want and knowing what you not want?
就像我来说我也是就是我不知道我要什么
Like 现在你不知道
我不需要
Yeah. So, okay.
但是在20岁的时候你问我要什么我就说我要 makeup 我要鞋子我要衣服就是有很多东西你要
But do you think and I think this is the point of this one is when you're 20s if I gave you a frying pan like a new frying pan like non-stick a good one you'd be like what?
为什么？对
What? In your 30s, though, you'll probably be like, nice. I think it's more about practical gifts. Like,
了解
like, so in your 30s, if you give me like a new fan for the office, I'm like, oh, nice, I can use that.
对
But in your 20s, like it's more, or, you know, when you're younger, it's more like, oh, I've got a sticky ball. Yay, sticky ball. Fun now fun. But you can't really practically use it. I think that's the point in that one.
OK 就是长大以后你要的东西是要真的很useful 的很有用
Yeah, I think so, no?
一样我同意
What do you think? You 同意吗？
对啊因为像如果我是妈妈的话如果真的你要给我生日礼物
Yeah.
第一个我想到的就是我不要就是不要花钱就是 don't spend any money 然后第二个就是 if 如果你真的希望送我东西我会希望就是可能一个 I don't know sweeping robots 就是可以帮我做家事
those Hoover robot things, yeah.
对我 have a day off 就是你带孩子走
Yeah.
just take away
Then that's nice, right?
然后让我在家做我想做的事情就是很有用的
Yeah. But yeah. It's practical gift. I think like that, see that Godfather thing? That's like a 20s gift.
对
It's like a cool. I mean, I still like cool stuff, like, you know, little gadgets or whatever. But like it's, for birthdays, it's more like practical stuff.
对啊
Okay, number 7, social events.
这个很不一样每个人都很不一样我觉得啦20岁的你就是去哪里都好就是如果有任何你朋友就说走吧我要不要去喝酒然后你就会
Okay.
有谁会去不知道你就不知道有谁会去你还是去那个活动但是30岁的时候 it depends 如果是你真的很好的朋友你会去但是如果你不认识你就觉得不想去就是你会越来越不想去这些地方
I think there's like way more questions about social events when you're in your 30s. No, right. So like in your 20s, it's like, do you want to go out? Yeah? Where are we going? Party. All right. Whose is it? Don't know. Let's go. All right. How many people are going to be there? Awesome. 150. Great. Do I know anyone? No. Awesome. Let's go. That's when you're young, right?
对就不管
Let's just go for it. Like, why not? Let's meet people, talk. How many friends can I make? Like, do you know what I mean?
对
This kind of thing. But in your 30s, it's like, okay, no, you know, someone calls me. Oh, there's this party. Yeah. Okay. So
有谁
how many people going? 30. Oh,
好多人
is it what is in a house? Is it going to be drink there? Do you have to buy your own drink? No, if I just pop in for 30 minutes, just like say hi, just grab have a coffee or something. Is that all right? Is it a dinner thing or is it like a dancing? Oh no, it's not. Okay, well, I'm staying home. Just tell them I'm ill. Do you know what I mean? Like it's I think there's way more considerations.
Okay.
When you're older.
Oh.
Give you a good example, right? This is true, by the way, for me. If it gets past 10 o'clock now, I get tired. Like, my body's obviously tired. Nina?
8点
No, 10 o'clock.
哦，我是8点。
You're 8 o'clock, okay, 好啊。
可以吗？
Yeah, no, so
我比较老。
I know we're tired.
你21岁了。
每天我们很累。
我30岁了。
Yeah. 每天我们很累。Yeah, 我22岁。But when it goes past 10 o'clock, I think is if I go out for a meal or we go out for something like that, a party or whatever. Not that we really go to parties because we're parents. When are we going to go to parties? Who has parties? If it gets to 10 o'clock, I will be like checking my watch, thinking, can we go? Don't you think? Yeah. Like I want to go read. I want to go bed.
好老哦。
I just want to go bed. That's the thing though. If some people in their bed by 9 and they like it and they love it. Like I get 很兴奋
我也是
about going to bed.
但是我不能8点上床，因为你会讨厌我。
Yeah, because
我要10点才可以。
that's 我们的时间。
对啊，
所以就是不一样。
我累的时候都是小朋友都已经去睡觉了。
Yeah.
这是我放松的时候。
对。
然后通常你放松的时候，你就是想要 do nothing。就不要再给我、
yeah.
不要再给我任何事做，我已经工作一整天了。
对
It's enough。
Yeah.
对。
And you just want to mong out. God, just.
但是我觉得，除非啦 ，unless 就是我们不是有上个月还上个月，我们不是有出去吃饭吗？还有去听那个音乐，有没有？那个让我很兴奋，就是我会觉得哦，好棒！就是今天晚上有活动，这样就会让我更有 energy 的感觉。
对。I don't think we got to make sure we sleep well this week. Or try to like coming up this weekend. But I think, yeah, that's right. But also I definitely don't like the amount of people there. I can tell you that straight away. Yeah. We're not even there yet. And I would do 真的不喜欢很多人。我不喜欢人口。just humans actually just saying that. Just like in too many people in one place, I just don't like it. Maybe that's an age thing because when you're younger, you can go to parties and just clubs and stuff and you're all just basically just rubbing each other off next to each other, constantly sweating the armpits and do you know what I mean? Smelly.
因为你有30个人在一个 party， 你也不认识他们啊，你也不会全
No, you don't know them. It's like and that's another thing.
很尴尬。
Because when you're 年轻 you can say like who are you? 我不知道 OK 很好棒我们 like 最棒的朋友 yeah. We don't even know it. But when you're old, you're like you're right, mate. Yeah. Can you? I don't know who you are. Who are you? Why are you talking? Like this morning, like when people say good morning, even if like they're good morning, if they're being polite, that's fine. But if they come and have a conversation with you, you'll always walk away going, "Who was that? Did you know him? I don't know. I have no idea who that is." And now it's awkward now. Anyway, so this one is more about people who, when you're in your 20s. Oh yeah, so it kind of is. When you're in your 20s, it's all about sort of how many friends can I make at parties and. Cool, who's going? Great, let's do it. It's more about
I miss that part though.
Being sociable and being less 担心。
我觉得我不需要 social， 但是我觉得不是不需要，就是我不喜欢。但是我们需要，因为就没有朋友啊。
Well, I think COVID did not help a lot because you physically couldn't be people. And also with us, 我们的情况是不一样，因为我们 moved countries 2次 and it's about being settled enough in a place to make friends, I guess. Like 我们有很多朋友 but like in the community, for example, 但是他们住在美国 for example, and they're so far away.
英国也是，但是也很远。
英国有 yes, they're all so far away, right?
对啊。
To visit us all the time, or you know, to come around for a drink and this kind of stuff. They live too far away. It's just like, but the chances of finding someone who lives near us and joining the community kind of thing. I mean, it might happen.
会，一定会，但是就是还没有遇到。
Might do. Number 8, accommodation.
这是什么意思？
Like where you live.
哦。 在20岁，很多人喜欢住在很热闹、很多人、很多东西的地方。
Is that what you think?
对，就是比较来城市，就是你会想要住在城市，因为
In a
很
city,
多就是比较那叫什么 lively， 比较热闹一点。然后30岁你会想要搬得越远越好，就不要那么多东西。
Okay.
So
well, let me
further the better.
Let me yeah, right. Let me rephrase the. Let me try and give you some 提示 on this one. Right, in your 20s, I know your life was way young, but in your 20s, do you care where you sleep? Do you care where you are?
这我没感觉。
I slept in a bin shed with like 5 of my mates when I was a teenager. Not for a long time.
为什么你们喝醉哦？
Yeah, we just drink. We were just drinking, having fun, just messing about. And we needed somewhere to sleep, and it was cold, so we went and slept in a
bin shed.
Yeah,
这是什么东西啊？
it was like a side building that used to have big bins in it, and the bins were out because they were coming to collect them, whatever, the next few days, or whatever. So it was just like a big empty concrete room with 2 like barn doory thingies, and we all slept in there.
没有看过。Okay.
It was really uncomfortable. It wasn't good to do at all. And it was very, very cold, and it was stupid, but young. But now in your 30s, right? Obviously, you do care where you sleep. You need a nice bed.
对，
It's got to be comfortable.
真的。
Weighted blankets sometimes if that helps you sleep. In this example, it's got a guy outside that says, "Oh, I think I found the perfect spot to sleep, like on a log," because he doesn't care where he sleeps, right? And in your 30s, the 30-year-old is complaining about that there's no plug sockets next to the bed. That's a true thing, though, isn't it? It's really annoying if there's not a plug socket.
因为你要充电。
充电，对啊，你需要， and you need like a light next to your bed.
对啊。OK， 睡的地方啦。
It's like where you sleep, yeah.
我以为你说住的地方。
Yeah, it's where you live. Yeah, it is. Accommodation is where you live. But
因为如果是说住的地方，以前你会想要住在城市，然后你大概30岁、40岁以后，你会想要住在 countryside.
Yeah.
I thought you would.
Oh yeah, but that is true as well. I think the further you want it, the older you get, the further you want to be away from people.
你会想要和平。
I guess. Maybe it's different for other people. 9, hangovers. This is a boy young because we don't really drink.
这个我不知道，可是我猜就是以前20岁的时候，你可能有宿醉，就是 hangovers。如果你宿醉的话，你很快就好了。
That's the thing, right?
然后你30岁之后，你宿醉可能要1个礼拜。
Yeah. You know, like you go like yeah. So you go. I remember doing it myself. Not obviously when I'm older because I don't drink now, but when I used to drink and I was young, I was like 15, 16, 17. I'd recover real quick. Like a couple of hours, maybe the next day, I'd be like, oh, okay, but I'll be back and I'll be drinking again.
对，就可能会不舒服，但是你还是很快就 OK 了。
很快。But when you're older, it takes a way longer to like you drink on a Friday night and you're out the whole weekend. You're done until work on Monday.
好可怜哦。
It takes a long time to recover.
身体就越来越老了。
Yeah. Netflix and chill. Number 10.
这是关于看什么东西吗？还是说 what is it about?
Netflix and chill.
Like what you watch or what?
No, it's about 2 different things. When you're in your 20s, it's about one thing. And when you're in your 30s, it's a different thing. So in your 20s, what's Netflix? Oh, do you want to come around and Netflix and just Netflix,
right?
Netflix
okay, 好
and chill?
我没有听错吧？好。
So we're in our 20s. I call you. Do you want to come around and we can Netflix and chill? Just Netflix and chill.
我要出去玩。怎样？
不要。
对啊，20岁耶。
Okay,
20岁你想要在家
I'll talk to normal people then. If you're in the West, huh?
真的，在20岁的时候，你不想要在家啊，你就想要出去啊，对不对
No. You can cut. No. Okay, so Netflix and chill is code for sex.
哦，真的吗？
Yeah, in your 20s, basically come around Netflix and chill. It's an invitation to come around and watch Netflix and just chill out. Actually, it really means, and everyone knows it, it's bonk.
我以为你说 Netflix and chill is equal to sex, having sex.
In your 20s.
哦。
And in your 30s?
什么意思？就真的 chill.
Just watch a nice series and just chill out and chill.
And do nothing 这样。
Yeah, just watch the Netflix.
怎么可能
just enjoy it.
No, I think 在30岁还是 equal to sex. 我觉得。
I think a lot of ages it does.
对啊，如果啦 ，if you're single， 当然就是你知道还是 unless 你说来你爸爸 那说 let's have Netflix and chill， 那真的就是
Yeah. If you're like 如果你是父母 but like if for us for example let's just
对啊
join us on Netflix, we're actually just going to watch on Netflix.
OK
Don't we, right? We want to find a nice series and get into it and enjoy it and think, oh, that's cool. We can talk about it.
OK 好
Right? But in your 20s, it kind of means
right,
you're not doing any chilling or watching.
就是你的目标你的目的是不一样的
Yeah.
OK
Yeah. Number 11. Winter fashion. What you wear in the winter.
哦这个太简单了20岁你就是穿比基尼也没关系啊对不对
Wear a
然后
bikini.
30岁冷死就一定要是大外套然后裤子然后袜子这些都要包得很
Yeah, you're just wrapped up like
对就像
a fajita.
真的对不对
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so in your 20s is like, you know, it's like kind of fashion. You're trying to look cool.
对啊
You're not dressing for the weather. You're dressing
对啊
for fashion.
对啊
And then 30s is you dress for the weather. You don't give a shit about fashion.
真的我在英国看好多女生 like near the pub 她们真的就是穿的已经是 bikini level 就是
Yeah.
她们真的好看起来好冷哦
It's dumb.
但是她们就是不管她们就很年轻
Yeah, when you walk past those like those young people though, I always go, she regrets it.
他们
The whole way.
一点都不后悔他们很喜
The
欢
whole way.
他们很爱
They're freezing their ass off. They just don't. Anyway.
有时候我会很 jealous I'm kind of jealous like 你们就是很喜欢这种感觉
对
But I don't 我不喜欢 So I'm
No.
jealous
You're jealous.
对啊
What of them?
对啊
But they're dumb.
就是很年轻啊 Very young bodies no
It's not about young body. It's dumb.
我知道就是 to us
It doesn't matter how young you are.
对我们来说这是一个对不起
It's still cold.
对我们来说因为我们就已经我们比较 make sense 你知道就是你冷的时候就穿衣服
Yeah.
但是对他们来说 having fun 是最重要的
Yeah.
有一点点 jealous
Okay. Passing out at parties. So falling asleep at a party. What happens to you when you're 20?
What happened? 你会被带去 motel
No. So people will draw on your face.
真的吗
Yeah. And like I used to do it. Like you can draw on people's faces. You get a bowl of warm water and you put their hand in it when they're asleep.
干嘛
Well, because we heard that it would make you wee yourself
真的
when you're asleep.
这是一种 experiment 吗
Yeah. You do that kind of stuff. You just mess with people. But in your 30s, you help them. You know what I mean? Yeah, like if someone came around here and fell asleep got drunk or whatever, fell asleep on the couch, you would put a blanket on them, right? Give them a pillow. Make them comfortable. They go to bed. 对不对？
真的你会画脸哦以前
Yeah.
好可爱
Someone did it to me.
就是很多 pranks 这种
Yeah, just pranks and that kind of stuff. It's just young people stuff, right? Body. Number 13, body.
老啦
Yeah.
就一个老一个年轻啊不然嘞
But okay, this is more about weight loss.
以前真的很容易就减肥
Exactly.
很容易瘦现在不容易瘦
Exactly. 然后
就这样
Yeah, it's just so when in your 20s, it's easier to lose weight, easier to gain muscle, that kind of stuff. And in your 30s, it's harder.
真的
You know, if you're exercising for months, sometimes it just takes you a long time to get rid of, to see results.
真的
And that's an age thing. This is
就是对啊这就是身体啊但是这么说很多人在30岁他们也是很健康啦
对
这是什么
14, making plans. Making plans.
计划东西
对 So what would a plan consist of in your 20s?
你会计划要去哪里玩吧就是做什么事情 for weekends 我觉得
In your 20s?
对就是你会一直想说我晚上要做什么还是周末要做什么
Okay.
计划
All right, your 计划是真的不一样
真的
Yeah, 你的生活是不一样
20岁如果你要出去你可能会计划很多吧
Yeah.
就是你会比如说你要去日本玩然后你就会说第一天我要去哪里然后8点做什么9点做什么10点做什么11点做什么
Right, that's one difference for sure.
对但是30岁的话就是你不太会计划你就说我们要去日本5天 that's it 就是我们的计划这样
Right.
是这样吗
So for me, people would just need to call me on the day and just basically make noises. And that's a plan. Do you know what I mean? Hello? Tom? Yep. Oh, is it? Oh, alrighty. And I'd go meet them. Right? And that's the plan. And then we meet each other and we're at the park or where we're doing. Or, you know, we're after work, we've gone to a whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Do you want to go to the... yeah. that was the plan, right? But
20岁都是声音就对了。
yeah, just noise, just noise. 不是语言 just 语言 just noises. Oh, yeah.
这是男生啦。
Yeah, 男生的。我当然我是男生 I don't have a 女生的 I don't have that opinion because I'm not a lady. That's the plan, right? But in your 30s, perfect example, meet my buddy. I'm meeting my buddy tomorrow. Weeks before we've organised it. He couldn't just call me tomorrow morning and go, Tommy! Go, yeah, you want to come out? Oh, I go, no, I got work, I got stuff to do. That's the answer now. Do you know what I mean? But I think in your 20s, it's more like you wouldn't go, no, I'm not.
不会.
I'm not ready. I haven't got my socks on. Do you know what I mean? I've just put my my t-shirt in the airing cupboard. I want it to warm up before I put it on because it feels nice and toasty.
Yeah.
That's your 30s. Do you know what I mean? I think you plan more. It's not.
你说30岁吗
30岁 you plan more. You're the same thing. You're the same way, right? How long ago when we met Emma? How long in advance did you know that?
2个月吧。
3 months.
2-3个月。
Right. Now if Emma called you today and went, "Oh, yeah, let's go out for a lunch."
对。
You'd be like, "Oh, I can't. Obviously, too late notice now. We're doing stuff. I've got stuff booked and we're working and we've got to do and the kids got to get the kid." Do you know what I mean? 你知道我意思吗？
就没有办法这么的弹性了。It's not like that flexible anymore.
I think in way like 30 in your 30s 你有很多责任。
真的。
And you have way different 不一样的责任 right? So it's about responsibility. I think, but also like just unexpectedness. You have to kind of, I think in your 30s and you're older, you have to prepare. 你需要准备你的生活。
我同意。
Whereas like I remember being in my 20s and like Lee or someone would call up and go, there's football going on tonight. Do you want to go and play? I'd be like, where's my shoes? 你知道吗？ But if he's like, oh, there's football, I'd be like, all right, well, enjoy the football, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no way. You'd have to tell me a couple of weeks in advance. We're going to football. What time? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 8. What? And it's going to go on for what? 45 minutes? So I'll be back at about 9:30, right? I'll be back. Babe, I'm going to go football. I'm going to be back at 9:30. Is that, do we have anything going? Do you know what I mean? It's like more. That's the thing that's that got.
对耶，真的就是你会计划很多。
Yeah. And in advance, like we know about parties coming up for 我们的孩子，他们的派对。We know about them 2 or 3 months in advance usually.
因为我想的是那种比较like traveling ones，就是很多女生她们喜欢就是计划很多。年轻的时候，因为你有很多地方要去嘛，很多新的地方，所以你会说第一天我们要去这里，然后我们8点、9点、10点、11点要做什么，然后 blah 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 until 9点这样，然后大家去睡觉。
Yeah.
你会计划很多，但是你就是20几岁的时候，你会计划很多，但30岁的时候，你就会你就会很懒，你就不想要做任何计划，
就是不一样。
对，然后你就觉得说，我们第一天我们就去 A， 然后我们再去吃午餐，然后我们下午去 B， 然后 that's it， 就是这样。
Yeah， 我同意。It's more about 放松，
对
，than it is rushing around to like we say, let's go to I don't know whatever. Egypt or whatever, and we'll see the pyramids, right? On the let's have one day rest because we've been traveling, right? And then on the Tuesday we'll go and see the pyramids, but then Wednesday we'll probably have another relax, just go and find some food or something.
对，就很简单。
Then we'll go shopping. But like, okay, so you're saying that the 计划 for like 20s, in your 20s is more like, okay, so at 9 o'clock we're going to wake up, and then at 10 o'clock we're going to go and see the thing, and then at 11 o'clock we're going to go do that, and then 11:30 is going to be rest time, but only for 15 minutes. But because so then.
这女生都会做这些事情。
Right. 15, the dating pool. So
dating what?
The dating pool.
这是什么？
So when you're dating in your 20s, how many people are there to choose from? versus when you're in your 30s.
Dating pool.
It's called the dating pool, yeah.
好，我20岁当然很多啊。
So in 20s, it's more.
真的很多。
But in your 30s, 它就是不一样，因为你的目标换了。Because like 现在你男生有孩子。
对。
Or maybe they're going through a divorce.
对。
Or they've been divorced once already, or the woman's been divorced, she's been divorced, or she's got kids.
Right.
There's some kind of baggage.
对。
你知道吗？
对，我懂你。
So that it's slimming down. Yeah, it's becoming smaller and smaller as you get older. It's becoming smaller and smaller.
对啊。
Because you're not, because everyone's single. Well, not everyone, but 很多人是 like single 一个人。
对，单身。
很多人是单身。
对。
When they're in their 20s.
对啊。
So it's more like you have, well,
很多选择。
I don't like him. But there's another one. He's got a friend who's got a friend, and I met this other guy who.
对，有很多的选择。
Yeah. There you go. So there's less choices.
对啊。
16 concerts.
演唱会。
Yeah.
去听演唱会，就是你听的东西不一样。去听20岁去听的演唱会都是那种很 rock 的那一种。
That's a good point. Yeah.
然后30岁你听的演唱会都是很，都是比较 classical music 的，比较
I
比较和平，比较没有那么的太多的 emotion 的那种音乐。就是很舒服的。
因为你没有力气。So I think the point in this one is actually more about. That's a good point though you make.
对啊。
But I think you still like the music you like.
是。
But the point is, I think the point in this one is more about where you will sit or stand in a concert at your different ages.
坐的地方哦。
Yeah. So for example.
会有吗？会有。
In your 20s, right, or whatever, when you're young, you go to see a rock concert, whatever. You're at the front. And you're dancing with all the people at the front. Hey! In your 30s, you totally don't want to be at the front in all those people.
可是在前面都是很贵的耶。
I don't know what was that. But,
是啊。
Well, I know.
而且你会没有钱去买那么贵的票啊。我自己觉得啦。就是比较有在赚钱的话，因为你20岁你可能还是学生，所以你买的那个票都是比较后面的，比较便宜的。但是如果你要在前面那个 rock area，那都是比较除非你有工作，你就会买的票是一样吗？在英国
？It depends on who you're going to see. I think if you're standing, it's cheaper.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're not sitting on a seat, it's cheap. It's cheaper. You're standing. Yeah. Because it's. I think the point isn't about the 钱, it's about the people. You're standing in a bunch of hundreds and hundreds of people, sweaty, jumping around with each other. And in your 30s, you don't want to be touched by people.
你就会坐很后面。
Yeah, just I want to enjoy the music.
是这样。
But I want to see it from a distance. I mean, I want to enjoy it from my seat with my drink. While I'm enjoying the show, as opposed to jumping up and down at the front, sweating with everybody. Is that what you mean?
了解。
That's what this.
这个我还没有体验过，所以我。
Well, you're gonna. Well, you're not really because it's classical music.
因为我觉得我想的可能会是 the type of music you go to.
Yeah.
对啊，你可能年轻的时候你会去那
type of music, if sure, yeah.
对，比较有名的歌手。但是到你30岁，你会想要听比较和平的。
你想吗？ I don't know because my taste in music has evolved, but I've always kind of loved movie music. That kind of movie score music. So, but then also I listened to a lot more different like rap and stuff, like rock and all that kind of stuff when I was younger.
但你不会就是真的想要去听吧？就你可能会在家听，但是你不会真的去买一个演唱会的门票去听。
One of the reasons I wouldn't want to go and see some of those people, the people, is because I don't want to stand in it. For that reason, I don't really want to stand up. I'm not dancing. At a concert, really.
Yeah, 我懂。
I don't think. We went to see Michael Jackson, didn't we?
有。
Well, that thing.
有。
And
可是 Michael Jackson 的那个年代跟我们比较近 ，It's our generation, right? 所以去的人也会是我们
even earlier.
我们的年纪啊。
Yeah, but we were in a theater, and we had seats,
对
so we could sit during the bits and whatever. And if we wanted to get up, we could dance a little bit and whatever we did. But we weren't like in a block of people going, it? Do you know what I mean? Going crazy kind of thing. So I don't, yeah.
Okay.
17. We got to crack on with these. Emergency shopping. Okay, so in your 20s, what do you go emergency shopping for?
20岁哦
Yeah, and
这个好难哦
what do you go? So in your 20s, would you desperately have to go and get one of these or a thing? Think做爱.
保险套啊
So yeah, a condom. So yeah, condom. Yeah. So you go and shop one of those emergency. Now in your 30s.
食物
No.
nappies
对啊，尿布。
尿布
Yeah. So in your 20s, you'd be shopping for something like that. I don't know, condom, something like that. And then 30s, nappies. Right, that's emergency. Oh, we got nappies left. Oh, you're kidding me. I've got to go. Do you know what I mean? That's the 不一样。
好好笑哦
There's only a few more. 18. Amusement parks. This is true. So theme parks, you know, like roller coasters and that kind of thing.
哦，就是不敢去做那些很危险的
Yeah. So in your
在20岁你会
right. And then
在30岁你就不敢
Exactly. Yeah. So in your 20s, you don't want to. You'll go on anything.
对
Don't care, love it, faster. Yay, hands up, don't care. 30s, you care about safety.
Yeah.
You're looking at those bolts thinking, that looks a bit, that could go any moment. 你知道吗 And then,
对你会玩的东西越来越少
Yeah.
我觉得30岁之后你玩的东西会越来越少
Yeah, I just think you realize the 危险 like you kind of realize how dangerous it is
对
and you think you weigh up the risk whereas when you're 20s you're like YOLO like you only live once woo
而且还有一个我觉得不一样就是20岁的你都是跟朋友去就是你跟朋友一起 enjoy 嘛一起享受但是30岁的时候你是带你的孩子去
Yeah.
你没有办法享受都是小朋友在享受
Yeah, true
这也是
Yeah. So that's true, right? You agree with that one? 同意吗 19. Single life.
单身生活哦
So in your 20s, when you're single, feeling?
你会有点难过吧
In your 20s?
如果是20岁单身是指来 just broke up 还是说已经单身很久
Just you're single.
你会一直想要找女朋友吧你会一直就是会去找人
Okay.
跟朋友出去 找女生
Right. But how do you feel?
紧张担心
Nervous?
对
Okay,
会
but
担心
in this example, you're okay. You're quite happy being single. You're all right. In 20s. In your 20s, you're okay being single. That's fine. And in your 30s?
会觉得很开心会更放松吧
In your 30s?
More relaxed 对啊
If you're single?
对啊
Okay, so
不会吗
这是不一样 Well, no, it's just different because culturally, especially in your culture, it's very different. So your parents start giving, if you're single in your 20s, your parents already start giving you hassle about when are you going to meet a nice guy? When are you going to meet a nice guy? When are you going to be married? You get married. When you're thinking about, and then when you're 30, if you're still not together with someone, there's stress now. It's like, why aren't you already? You should have been married already. Why don't you find a? So now you're angry.
可是这个单身不是这个单身的感觉不是 from yourself 是别人给你的压力
No. I mean, no. This opinion is if you're in your 20s, you're quite happy to be single. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna see a few people, date a few people, see what happens, this kind of thing. But if you're still single in your 30s, and in this,
你的家人会担心
then you're sad because you're like, oh, well, I'm never gonna find anybody. I'm in my 30s now. I'm never gonna find anybody.
In the West 也会吗
I would imagine so.
真的
Well, I mean, what was that? I mean, we've been obviously together since our 20s, but
因为我觉
I'm
得
22.
在 in the West 你们会比较开放比较 open minded 你会觉得说你就慢慢找就是找到你真的喜欢的一个人就好了他们不会 care 你几岁吧
Here
in the culture
yeah, no, of course. I mean, people struggle to find relationships. That's what I'm saying. The dating pool is smaller when you're in your 30s.
对啊
So it's harder to find.
但是你的家人会 prefer 你找到
你的家人吗？
真的喜欢不会一直 push 你你懂吗
No, they're different. They won't do that. You're right. They won't do that for sure.
对啊
20 is parties, but we've talked about that kind of thing about what. Okay, but this is the difference. What kind of parties do you go to when you're in 20s?
生日。
What kind of, no, in your 20s, yeah?
对啊，生日啊。
生日 parties, like your mates, your friends and that kind of stuff, right? Okay, and what kind of parties do you go to in your 30s?
你的朋友的孩子。
Children's parties.
对
That's different.
小朋友的派对。
In your 20s, you're right, aren't you? And then in your 30s, like baby shark, do baby shark.
害羞的女生
Toes. Yeah.
30岁。
And then we've got a couple of others. I'll just smash through these real quick.
好啊。
21 sex talk. Okay, so in your 20s, in your 20s, the sex talk is talk dirty to me, right? The woman says talk dirty to me, and the guy says, I'll do you so hard you won't be able to walk, right? In your 30s, the woman says talk dirty to me, and the man says, I'll do the dishes so fine you'll be able to see your reflection. So it's actual dirty talk. It's actually dirty talk in your 20s. And in 30s, it's more about housework and those kind of things that make you...
让你很开心，是不是？
Yeah. That's it.
这是什么 dirty talk?
I will put it down.
怎么可能？
What I'm interested in, and I think every year, every decade that we get older, it'll change. Things will change, and 目标 will change.
一定的啊。
Yeah, and I look forward to seeing what the next one is.
对啊
I think.
哇，我们今天说的也不是全部都是就是 for sure， 就是只是说大家 in general， 大家的20岁跟30岁的不一样。也有很多人在30岁的时候，他们还是 feel like they are 20s， 对不对
？Yeah，
也是有的啊。
Yeah，
那很棒啊，就代表你的心还是很年轻的。
Yeah. They say age is just a number, right?
对啊，不一定就代表你这个人是怎么样。
Yeah.
对，你的心如果是年轻的，那你还是很年轻。
对 Yeah, 100%. So that was interesting anyways. Thank you very much. I enjoyed that convo. By the way, if you didn't know, we do lessons. We have several amazing teachers that can help you learn Zhongwen. You can go to www.mandarinmonkey.com to find out more about those lessons.
没错，还有我们有 hangouts. We have 7 hangouts every week. You can come and join our book clubs, topic discussions, and Tom and Eula's chatty or game times with us. 7 hangouts every week. That's only $15.
Yeah.
So it worth it.
Absolute no-brainer. We also have some apps. If you want to go and grab the Mandarin Monkey app or the Mandarin Monkey Podcast app. So you essentially get these episodes that come along, but also a bunch of extra other stuff, stories, pure Mandarin episodes, other series of Mandarin Monkey content, and also like Eula speaking to a bunch of other people and stuff. And it's not just me making fart jokes and stuff or whatever. So go and download the Mandarin Monkey app and enjoy yourself.
谢谢你收听，谢谢你收看，我们就下次见喽，拜
拜。